I think Kofi Kinata has been appreciated quite a bit, but I think there's still more that they could do to appreciate the type of artist he is, because he is one of our top artists. Yeah, but I think everybody, you know, like I mentioned the other day, it looks like Artist of the Year is the category. Yeah. Like it looks like that's the crown of the crown. Yeah. That's what shows that like you're on top of the Ghana upper echelon music business, basically. Yeah, like you're doing great, you know. But Mr. Q, the question has come up again, and why do you think Famia's name keeps coming up?
That's what's like. There's no reason. What reasons did he mention?
He said nepotism and favoritism.
What shows that it's nepotism and favoritism?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I just think he's just jumping into.
Unfortunately, I'm with you there. I don't really agree with what Abeiku Santana is saying, but I do agree with the two names. Well, one of the two names. I'm still yet to be convinced about Famia, and I wonder why his name keeps coming up. Why do you feel his name keeps coming up?
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, you know, the Blasters part being released. People will find problem where there's no. Even if I come to you and say,
but Mr. Q, there's no smoke without fire. If someone like, you know.
But you see, my issue is
fire, but there are also situations where there are also situations where, you know, you see, like when you eat sugar cane.
You see the VGMA.
Whether it is.
You see, Mr. Q, the VGMA people shot themselves in the foot. I pointed this out to you some days ago, right? Consistency. Now people are going to come for you because of the lack of consistency. Yeah. Because per your categories, you have Black Sharif in there. Exactly. There's no way for you to justify that.
So exactly.
Now people are going to be like, oh, wait a minute. Because Kofi Kinata had his own show in Tadi. Yeah. He had a project out. He basically qualifies for every single one of those requirements, yet he's not there. Yet somebody who doesn't necessarily tick all those boxes is in there. So now consistency, that's why they're coming after them.
Well, yeah, but I think, if that's the argument, then I understand.
Because you see, if the VGMA organizers, right, if this category came out and everybody who's in there ticks all those boxes, then I can be like, you know what, you people are reaching. Exactly. You know, there's only so many people that can be in that category. We can argue for them. Yeah. But you see, when you have an inconsistency like this, and it's a big inconsistency, right? Because let's be real. I mean, I don't know if the Artist of the Year category is a board awarded category, or there can be votes. Can there be votes?
Artist of the Year.
Yeah. Can there be votes?
We'd
have to double check that. But if there are votes, then someone like Black Sharif stands a huge chance of you know, taking it per the kind of year he's had with the singles and all that. Yeah. But then again, he probably should not be, if we're being, you know, according to the book, he probably should not be in that specific category. Yeah. Many other categories he qualifies for, but that specific category, per the criteria, he probably shouldn't be there, which is a problem.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the argument for others missing, then yes, you could, you know, say, but until the board come out to explain exactly why it is how it is, we'll just have to speculate, and then at the end of the day, we'll probably have to take it as it is, which or you could also say add to the, you know, where we talk about how they do these things just to create attention.
Right. It could be. Yeah. It could be. Yeah. Because this is a big one to create attention.
Things like this happen. I mean, it's, you know, you get people talking about it, and now it's, you know, free publicity.
But here's the question, though. Kofi Kinata, should he have been in there?
Yes, he should have.
Mr. Q is thinking about it. I don't know why you're pausing to think about it.
I mean, now I don't know what to base it on. So. I mean, since it looks like it's an open category.
So you see, my other issue I have is that I remember when I mentioned earlier on that people kept saying Famia, right? And I didn't understand why. Not because I don't feel he deserves to be in there, but I really wanted to know if he ticked every category first, right? Then I said, okay, let's not be quick to judge why Famia is not there, because perhaps you don't know whether or not he submitted for it. But then he pops up in a different category. Yeah. So you can't tell me he probably did not submit for it. You get me? Because he's in. If he's not in the award scheme at all, then you can say, maybe he didn't file for it, right? Yeah. So now more questions are being raised because obviously, if I'm pretty sure an artist like Famia, and based on what he does and all that, and the type of year he did, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't file and not file for that category unless he comes to tell us otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, okay, now, I think, Famia did a concert.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, he did a
exactly. Yeah.
Had one of the biggest songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still very big.
So I mean, it's
He did well on streaming as well. He was on charts and everything. So you can see the issues here. Mm-hmm. Two people who probably should have been in there aren't. Somebody who shouldn't have been in there is.
At this moment, I think it's just.
So what does this do for the credibility of the scheme?
But then when you talk about
I see why Big Homie Flea and those guys were upset on social media.
But when you talk about the nepotism and
I don't think that's really a legitimate thing if you don't have proof, but
unfortunately it's very difficult to have proof for that one.
I don't think Famia and
I'm not. I mean,
I don't think Black Sharif is related to anybody on the board, unless I'm mistaken. Or anybody else.
There are a lot of categories, and I'm sure Abeiku is not talking just about this year. It's probably something like you say.
Yeah, I mean, we tend to have this. We tend to have one or two issues with the VGMAs every single time.
And maybe that has been.
There was a time where it said, Richie Mensa was on the board. That's why.
Yeah.
And you can't say that. And I know that if you have an actor, you are not.
I know we're talking about the VGMAs, but a lot of these award schemes are basically like
family and friends.
Like you have
to award family and friends.
You see, you have I'm not going to mention names, but you have this huge company sponsoring, some award scheme, and it's employees so. Who are winning, you understand? Like, even some are not even the people, they don't even, for example, you see the person is a DJ, the person is not even a DJ, but they won, so.
Shade.